Ito ay ni Dr. Divina Kenny.
As the heritage province of the North reopens to tourists, it launches the all-new Tour Ilocos Sur app. A quick guide to Ilocos Sur at your fingertips. Find the best tourist spots. Hotels. Bars and restaurants. And authentic Ilocos Sur products and food. Be updated on upcoming events, plus get notified on the important announcements and updates. Available for global download on Android and iOS. The Tour Ilocos Sur app. Historical becomes digital.
Aldaw kayo aming kailian, shop ni Jean Pacquiao de Guzman, may isang legit and authorized distributor ni I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley ni Miss Maritani Fernandez nga nagkaputi Australia. Baby barley tayo at 100% nga organic, kasama din nga FDA approved, halal certified, and adaan pa iti super brand seal. Dating of barley tinakatulong kani Miss Maritani Fernandez, iti sakit na nga cancer, kati kumusan iti 22 years cancer-free kisuna. Ni I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley tayo, katandaan iti 68 micronutrients, karaman ng iti amino acids, enzymes, vitamins, and minerals. Iso nga nagpaspasar ka iti problema iti high blood, cholesterol, diabetes, arthritis, kaya nadunga pa yung ananayan, ipada sa iti I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley, sigurado na makatulong tayo kayo iti sa lugar. Disclaimer na, ti barley tayo kat saan nga maaramat na pangagas, yung basket di, dahi kat may salaang na alternatibo, nga mabalin nga makatulong, kadagiti ang yaman nga ananayan tayo. Tap na mapadas nyo iti visa ti I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley, mabalin nyo iti tumawag iti numero 0999-880-3995 or 0935-681-7229. Again, siya ni Jean Pacquiao de Guzman, may isang legit and authorized distributor ti I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley from Australia.
course director, so naputi actually mang pa-training kanya yung kaya iti kakadwana. So, iti Commander tayo, 212nd, Sir Lieutenant Commander Ryan Simpson, and Vice Governor tayo. So, pagta, pali, Sir Ross, Sir, magabasit nga ako, para kanya, sa para kanya. So, kantatin ko, yung Sir Ross magabasit kami sa tayo.
Good morning. So, I am Lieutenant Cruz, Philippine Navy. Ako yung magiging course director nyo sa training nyo, BCMC. So, nandito kayo ngayon, nanipon kayo. Part ito ng aming recruitment and service advocacy na in-initiate din ni Lieutenant Commander Simpson. Okay, so, yung listahan na binigay sa amin, actually is puno na. Pero yung nakikita ko dito parang may kulang dun sa mga nakalista. So siguro busy. Bigyan natin pa sila ng chance. Tentative natin convening, online convening muna tayo, then lectures, online lectures is on April 1. Okay, then month after, doon na tayo magsisimula ng ating field training exercise. O yung face-to-face training natin. So medyo mabigat yung training, kailangan natin mag-prepare. So paano tayo mag-prepare? Para mapilitan tayo mag-prepare, mag-i-schedule tayo ng every weekend, starting April 1, ng physical training and drills. Dito sa Ilocos Sur, dito rin sa area ng malapit. So, sino ang mga kasama namin na magtitrain sa inyo during those weekends? Yung mga nasa likod nyo na dumaan din sa BCNC. So, sila yung magtuturo sa inyo. Malalakas ang mga yan. So, papalakasin din nila kayo para pagdating ng face-to-face natin sa May, sigurado lahat matatapos. Hindi yung medyo hirap kasi pumasok yung ambulansya doon sa training area natin. Kaya dapat malakas para wala na lang gagamit ng ambulansya. Now, so mag-prepare tayo, then sisiguraduhin namin, ibibigay namin yung nararapat na training para sa inyo. Okay, so sa akin naman, see you on April 1. Thank you, sir.
Muna amin, kapraw kayo hindi ating mga oras. Like pa din nila doon taway na ang iyang manapunay. Kini Apo Lieutenant Rus, kini Ensign Engineer Madeline Arce, isuda ako di tumulkulog. Ito'y activities di Naval Reserve. Ang iyang managment kanya yung akong future sailors, nagka-interest kayo ako nga join di Navy Reservice. Doon kinapipintas nga mabalin nga join reservice like Army, Air Force, tigit-takit ato di nag-reservice di Army and Air Force. Kaya tinapansin ko kami ini dito Ilocos Sur. Since we are a coastal province, awang pa hindi nakita Navy Reservice. At daman ngayon, ang train dahil sa Ilocos Norte, is mga napanunod ko with ang join. Naswerte kayo at nakastoy lang ng aldaw at recruitment facility or place niya. Nakabigamin inikit para online insigilan. Naisala kami di online class. Ngayon, I will assure you na it is all worth it. Yeah. Noan yan tuman di marinayo during the training, parte na lang data. Ngayon, I will assure you after all the trainings, all the hardships na maranasan nyo, napintas to nga feeling na makagraduate. In terms of makatulong kayo, pagilyan tayo, at the same time, Unmet na kahit nasa oil na ako nga nag-join ka ni reservice and get warrant sigita niya. In kaso lang at tatayo di una. Yung mga madanagan at kakatwa tayo med. So relax lang. Kaya nga timintas na nito ay let's say outreach program. At the activities nga ararami din tayo nga gift giving, mapantayo iti barangay, tumulong ka din ka barangay tayo. And most of all, napintas pa dito get in times of calamity, at tatay dito nga tumulong-tulong. Napintas na dito, ato di matulungan tayo nga kaprobinsaan, mapabagyong manuawan, at talaga iti naval reservice na tumulong-tulong kaya sumusuporta. Iso nga maragsakan at hindi na kami na tama nag-training, nasa 84 lang. Marigatan kami pa na ang buo, let's say 84. Kaya hindi na pa si training, nag-arami kami ng activities, siguro makikita kami hindi ka probinsyan tayo, hindi ka ararabitin tayo, napintas sa activities. At dahil yung second batch, di ba third batch natin? Fourth. May third batch, hanggang kami nag-problema na i-reach the goal na 84. Actually, nag-doble-doble pa yan. So, maragsakan nagka-interestment iti kaprobinsyan tayo mag-join iti reservice. So, takil na ito yung katulungan ng nanguna iti provincial government. Iti last nga bagyo kay DJ comment nga nakita iti kakadwa nga in times of calamity that they are always ready. Kasi kayo comment, in times of calamity, we will be requiring na anta kayo itong tumultulong, iti kaprobinsyan tayo, noan man iti probinsya, other provinces, that iti mesa pintas, makapag-join tayo iti Navy Reservice. So manen, alay natin ang dundaway, nagyaman ang punay kinyayo amin, iti umayon ang tangang tao, and hopefully, no manuman na siyempre, dito yung kwarto, kasi ito ulit yung graduate iti training iti Navy Reservice. So manen, thank you very much di katayo ng tangang Diyos ko rin tingin.
Anong school nila? Anong school? UNP amin? ISPSC at UNP. So, reservist kayo ng Army.
Formerly PNP, sir, 2008.
Okay. So, reservist kayo ng Army. Ngayon, gusto nyo sa Navy. Kailan ba yan o hindi nyo alam? So, option niya, kung gusto nyo magtuloy sa Navy or magpa-active kayo sa nasa second. Yung mga tapos na RCC. May mga medical na naman. Medyo kailangan natin sila ng doktor. Sino? Kaya sa so, bago tayo mag-training, kailangan natin ng certification sa mga doktor na fit to undergo military training. Kaya kasi ganun din yung mga naman class dito sa kalayan. So, wala kami maging casualty na tinagpo sa hospital. Kasi sa selection wala nasala na. So, iwasan natin yan na magkaroon ng casualty na klase kasi pangit sa kanan ng kaya. So, ngayon pa lang, kami na kayo o parang kayo sa doktor, parang sa sigurado. Okay? So, sabi nga ni Huwag niyo isipin, sabi ko kasi na mahirap, huwag niyo muna isipin yan. Kasi lalakas naman kayo yung April. Yan o, yung mga nandun. Excited na sila, ipasa rin yung natutunan nila ng araw-araw. Kaya yun. No? Baka pag-alis natin dito, isa-isa naman ng text na ayaw na. Pag tignan nyo muna, hindi yung mga nasusubukan ng first day ng training. Sana kasi nilalaman natin yung makita natin yung talagang feeling. Okay? So, yun na sila sa akin.
In short, ang sinabi ni Lieutenant was exciting. Enjoy. Yeah. Okay. So, kaya mo ba?
May idea na ba kayo sa training? Wala. Ayos.
In short, kung ano mag-enjoy mo. Pero kung sa ating training, you'll be more fit. Magbabago yung lifestyle mo sa katawan. Diba? And, of course, it's a good. Kung may mga natulad ko kayo, may group chat naman kayo, kung hindi kaya, may group si Madeline. Okay. Baka siyempre, lalo sa medical, natututuan nila yan. Ibang mga iba pa, para at least concentrate kayo sa training. Para mas lalo nyo ma-enjoy.
Aside from sa mga charity work, sa mga meron pa tayo, pag nag-fitness service na kayo, may mga trainings na ibibigay ng Navy, just like yung SFOT, yung Chief Administration, diba sir? Yung mga health advanced training na mag-analysis magaganda talaga. So, mag-e-edit talaga kayo yung mga trainings na gano'n. So, dapat kayanin mo. Wala na kakakrasa, wala na mag-back out. Kaya-kaya yan.
Maybe your papers, kung kulang, kung meron na itagtag, kaya isa-isa na naman para mas maayos, ha? Siyempre, kailangan fit kayo. Dapat, dito pala, may free snacks na tayo. Siyempre, ready si dito. Yan, Lieutenant Colonel Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur. Para kita na, di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo eh. Kung makikita nyo naman meron kaming page, pakilala nyo lang 1 second, may mga first quarter, yun, mga activities na nandun, pwede kayo mag-message din, lahat eh. Okay, hindi ako talaga na makita nyo kung ano pinagdaanan namin, and syempre, kung ano ang pagbabago na natin. And for exciting part, talaga yung security. Kung nakaya namin, sigurado makakaya. Hindi na para sa bahay namin, para sa sarili niyo. Yun. Okay, so mamaya, para masunod na lang, mamaya tawagan ko yung mga anak. Is-check, ito na nila sa harap.
Kasi po na your name, paki-ibigay sa akin yung personal information sheet ninyo. Dala nyo ba? Navarro Travis. Rexon Ramos. Ako Ryan. Rapagot Roman Raymond. Carlos Marloni. Carlos Marloni. Tamanian Joel. Laguna Jocelyn. Carlos Marloni. Jessica Ramoy. Castillo Benitez. Pagawa Jennings. Coniago Coniago. Del Rosario Regine. Unanan Jennings. Piano Nicole. Alona Virgin. Corpus Marigris. Oli Alfonso. Del Castillo Tom Anicius. Rivera Jean Paul. Vicente Faisal Elie. Bakiri Tolino Arrow Award. Gallardo Jordan. Alcatra Amian Green. Rodrigo Armando Jr. Rodrigo Armando Jr. Raboy Mark Cherry. Amigable Rocky. Dominic Castaneda. Haban Mike. Haban Mike. Manoili Mark Lester. Lopez R.J. Joseph. Paclet Dini. Hasmin Benji. Mario Maro. Marco. Marco Maro. Almasan Vincent Orlan. Valdez Arlene. Sanchez Armand. Ayunon Jeremy. Feliciano Constante. Francisco Pacheco. Martinez Ashley Cody. Rivera Maurilio. Aldos Janet Roger. Aldos Ted Emily. Mendoza Michelle. Pesarillo Peter. Mendoza Michelle. Pesarillo Peter. Machado Christopher.
Jeremy. Bayad kayo. Bayad kayo.
Altair Roland. Vincent Jonathan. Sakayanan Just Jason. Gomez Richard. Figueres Randall. Afroila Martis Chan.
The President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Panahon na ng pagbabago, dahil sa ito ay kinakailangan tayo na magtulong-tulong, napaunlarin ang mahal nating bayan.
Panahon na ng pagbabago, at iayos ang mga dapat ayusin.
We may now be seated. Good evening. We are gathered here tonight for the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network Lighting Up Ceremony, linking islands, empowering communities. To formally begin our program, may we call on the chairman of Infinivan Inc., Mr. Koji Miyashita, to deliver his welcome remarks.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. We have a very, very special guest for tonight. Let me acknowledge our very special guest, His Excellency, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Executive Secretary Lucas Belsamin. DICT Secretary Ivan Ui. Ambassador of Japan Kazuhiko Koshikawa. Mr. Shigeru Shimoda, President of Japan Chamber of Commerce and Industry of the Philippines. Mr. Seiji Takano, Chief Representative of Japan Association Manila. Mr. Takema Sakamoto, Chief Representative of JICA. Mr. Masashi Kishioka, Chief Representative of JBIC Manila. Our partners, our valued fiber network co-build partners, thank you for your support. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me first express my heartfelt thanks to the President for coming to my company's most important milestone. When we set out to the business here in the Philippines some 12 years ago, after many years of serving the Filipino population in Japan, I have always had the vision of making the Philippines that telecommunication hub of Asia. Today I wanted to discuss about our PDSCN. Before I go to my prepared speech proper, allow me to give everyone a general idea of how this project was conceived. Primary problem we wanted to solve was high cost of internet connectivity. There are two main components to this: international portion and considering different in the physical distance covered by international part of the network and domestic portion. It is almost inconceivable that the domestic cost is twice much as international cost. Percentage-wise, it should be other way around. And why is that? One of the main reasons is because domestic facilities were limited and exclusive to use of the operator who built it. Competition was very restricted. We very much wanted to change that. My company IPS, which is listed in the Tokyo Stock Exchange, represented in the Philippines by our subsidiary, Infinibank, holders of the Congressional Telecommunication franchise, and the provisional authority from the National Telecommunication Commissions to provide broadband service nationwide. This event formally launches internet connectivity services on the express route of our company-initiated Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network, or PDSCN. This is a 2,500 kilometer fiber optic backbone network infrastructure that connects Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, with touch point in 21 provinces, starting from Quezon all the way to Zamboanga. It was built based on strict Japanese standards, the submarine cable laying out undertaking by NTT Marine and KCS, subsidiary of the top two telecom companies in Japan. The PDSCN connects with Luzon networks and effectively links BISMI service areas to all existing and envisioned international submarine cable systems that connect internet backbone, as well as hyperscale data centers and telecom hubs where those submarine cable capacity are intended to be delivered to. It is designed as self-healing network that addresses the mission-critical and high availability requirements of internet service providers, BPOs, and other similar clients. Today, with 20 terabits, we have the third largest upstream capacity to the internet backbone from the Philippines. When we set out to do business here some 12 years ago, internet connectivity was very slow and expensive compared to our Asian neighbors and the rest of the world. Through the combined effort of public and private sectors, much has changed since then. In Luzon, particularly in Metro Manila, availability, reliability, and speed of internet connections have improved. Unfortunately, for the Visayas, Mindanao regions, the story is still quite different. This is because of the absence of a reliable transmission facility that connects them to the internet backbone via international submarine cable, mostly landing in Luzon. This is why the PDSN is a real game changer. We believe that the lighting up of the PDSN is a major step toward achieving the goals of a government's national broadband plan. As everybody knows, this is a government vision that is estimated to be complete over a 10 years period and could cost upward of 100 billion pesos. We are offering to work hand in hand with the administration to bring the goals of a national broadband plan into reality. We can jumpstart the national broadband plan by giving the government access to our network infrastructure facilities on the very flexible term through the DICT and under its existing procurement guideline. We are quite convinced that if given the chance, we can successfully achieve the national broadband plan's goal at a much lower cost with a shorter period of time. Mr. President, you do not wait for the 10 years. We can do it right away. The PDSN is the only one several flagship project that we have embarked on that in full support of President calls for a nationwide digital transformation, which will allow Filipino people to catch up to ASEAN neighbors and the rest of the world. My company, IPS, encouraged by the last year's amendment to the Public Service Act, is pushing for, first, new fiber optic infrastructure along the major expressway like NREX, SREX, SCTEX, TPREX, STATOL, and PNR routes, effectively and more reliably connect submarine cable system to internet hubs and data center in national capital region and elsewhere. Second, common use fiber optic facility in ongoing Metro Manila subway project. Third, phase one, smart city capability in LGUs by way of a full turnkey document management system, which entails digitization and archiving for the easy access of a paper-based public records, and lastly, a Philippine flagship satellite to complete connectivity coverage of the remote area which are currently unserved or underserved by existing fiber optic or mobile networks. In closing, let me reaffirm my company's commitment to supporting the President's digital transformation aspirations during his tenure, and beyond. Thank you for all very much for coming today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。
Thank you, Mr. Miyashita. And now may we call on Japanese Ambassador to the Philippines, Koshikawa Kazuhiko, for his message.
His Excellency President Ferdinando Marcos Jr., distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Congratulations and thank you very much for inviting us to the lighting up ceremony of Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network led by Infiniban, Globe Telecom, and Eastern Communications. I'm personally so happy to be here, honored to be here as Ambassador of Japan here in the Philippines. These days, submarine cables are playing an increasingly crucial role in national telecommunication networks. Thus ensuring the cybersecurity of such cable is critical to the country. Given this formidable endeavor, we feel grateful and honored to witness that a Japanese company could become part of such an important infrastructure development in Philippines. As strategic partners, Japan and the Philippines cooperate in a wide range of areas from economy to national securities. Now, this PDSCN has become one of the projects that will symbolize the prevailing strong bilateral relations and partnership between our two countries. Importantly, PDSCN will contribute significantly to His Excellency President Marcos' broadband NAM-MASA. I deeply admire the great policy initiative and effort of Secretary Wee behind the realization of this submarine cable. I also salute Infiniban and partner companies for their world-class expertise and determination to turn this project into reality. Furthermore, I'd like to commend the effort of Kokusai Cable Ship Company and NTT World Engineering Marine Corporation, whose expertise in installment of subsea cable significantly increased the reliability of the cable. It is well known that the Philippines is a country with a large population of young digital natives and thus has great potential for the development of thriving digital economy. The Japanese government also hopes to further cooperation with the Philippine government and private sectors in digitalization of the Philippines, as stated in the leader's joint statement during His Excellency President Marcos' visit to Japan last February. For example, in October last year, JICA started dispatching experts to the ICT for cybersecurity capacity building. On this final note, please allow me to once again express my warmest congratulations on the lighting up of the PDSCN and my aspiration that PDSCN and other cooperation between our two nations will ignite even more accelerated digitalization of the Philippines. Mabuhay.
Thank you, Ambassador Kazuhiko. To deliver his message, may we call on Information and Communications Technology Secretary Ivan John Uy.
Thank you. His Excellency President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., His Excellency Executive Secretary Chief Justice Lucas Bersamin, His Excellency Ambassador Koshikawa Kazuhiko, Chairman Koji Miyashita, and officials of Infiniban, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is our distinct privilege and honor to join in this lighting up ceremony of the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network. Today's momentous occasion is an opportune time for us to reflect on how far we have come in our internet journey. Without too much revealing our age, I'm certain that many of us present here today remember the days when connectivity was a test of patience and will, with speeds clocking only at the kbps or the kilobytes per second level. The term surfing the internet may be more aptly described as paddling the shallow end of the digital pool. That shared experience was an arduous yet necessary step in our country's digital transformation journey. Through the government's concerted efforts and the support from the private sector, the Philippines today ranks 49th out of the 178 countries in terms of fixed broadband speed, with a download speed of 92.92 Mbps and an upload speed of 93.94 Mbps. I can now say with confidence that browsing the internet in the Philippines no longer feels like paddling anymore. Instead, we are riding the digital waves along with the rest of the world and embracing the vast opportunities brought about by the digital economy. The lighting up of the Philippine domestic submarine cable network will allow us to venture closer to our shared vision of achieving enhanced connectivity, which is one of the directives of our beloved President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. to connect Filipinos across the country, ensuring that no citizen is left behind. This more than 2,500 kilometer fiber optic backbone network spanning from Quezon Province in Luzon to Zamboanga in Mindanao will empower previously underserved and unserved areas, providing transformational, educational, health, and socio-economic opportunities to our countrymen and increasing the growth of digital cities and communities across the nation. The Department of Information Communications Technology envisions the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network as a vital component of our national fiber backbone, connecting the remote islands for expanded access to communication and internet services. Through initiatives such as our Broadband ng Masa program and our GovNet program, we are empowering more and more Filipinos in the fourth industrial revolution. To Infinivan, thank you for your partnership in advancing connectivity in our country. Your investment in our future is an affirmation of your confidence in the visionary leadership of our President to transform our country into a digital powerhouse and to continuously improve our policies and programs to foster innovation, meaningful change, and promote a more conducive business environment. Incidentally, today, February 15th, is the world celebrates the world's first computer day. In 1945, this day of February 15, the electronic numerical integrator and computer, or the ENIAC, was powered up, and it was sparked the birth of our computer age. And just like what ENIAC did to humankind, we do look forward that this launch of the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network will light up the Philippines and make us a very important player in the digital age in the world economy. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Secretary Uy. Let us now direct our attention on screen for a short audio-visual presentation on the Philippine Domestic Submarine Network Project. For centuries, Filipinos have scaled mountains and crossed the seas with a desire to reach out to one another. And beneath the waves, a hidden network powers the heartbeat of this nation. This is the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network, a communication network development initiated by Infinivan. Infinivan's objective is to spearhead the once unimaginable feat of connecting the country's three major regions, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The project is the largest submarine cable system ever built in the Philippines, a major step towards the realization of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s aspirations of enhancing our connectivity among our islands and accelerating digital transformation. To be able to achieve this, we worked with top Japanese telecommunications industry leaders that are known for excellent technical skills and proven global track record in deploying subsea cable systems. Cable ships equipped with the latest technologies were deployed to tackle one of the most critical tasks of this mission, laying kilometers of submarine cable. KCS's Cable Infinity and NTT-WEM Subaru are two of the most modern high-technology vessels that are capable of loading an equivalent length of 5,000 kilometers of lightweight cable. These cable-laying ships also boast of a complement of remotely operated vehicles that can submerge up to 3,000 meters and submersible plows to secure the valuable cables vital to the project. Infinivan understands everyday connectivity issues such as outages brought about by cable cuts and other external factors. Fully armored cables were used to withstand underwater aggression. Multiple loops were created in order to reduce multiple outages, and in rare instances of multiple cable cuts, connection can be restored in a matter of minutes instead of days. Infinivan strategically planned the key locations in order to successfully cover 96% of the population, from Batangas to Lucena City and Bulan of Luzon Island to all the islands in the Visayas, all the way to Cagayan de Oro City, Surigao, and Dipolog of Mindanao Island. Each installation is fundamental in achieving the goal of having fast, reliable, and affordable internet readily available to every Filipino. The vision of PDSCN is to change the way we understand connectivity. The PDSCN project holds the potential to revolutionize mobile and broadband internet access across the archipelago, reaching even the remotest corners and underserved parts of our country. The Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network is the most advanced lifeline that binds our nation together, linking islands, empowering communities. At this point, we shall now proceed with the lighting up ceremony, which signals the official launch of the Philippine Domestic Submarine Network project. May we kindly request the President and the rest of our stage party to please stand. In a short while, we will be requesting the President to kindly press the button to officially launch the Philippine Domestic Submarine Network project. Ready, Mr. President? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mr. President, and congratulations to Infinivan, Inc. At this juncture, may we call on Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin to introduce our guest of honor and keynote speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much for that introduction, Executive Secretary Luke Bersamin. The Ambassador of Japan to the Philippines, His Excellency Kazuhiko, and other members of the diplomatic corps who are present here today. Of course, our DICT Secretary, Secretary Ivan Uy, and the other members of his department. And of course, our partner, the chairman of Infinivan Inc., Mr. Koji Miyashita, and my fellow workers in government, and of course, our very important partners in the private sector, and our very important partners in the financing institutions who were introduced earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Since the start of this administration, it has been quickly recognized that the importance of digitalization and what its role is in the private sector in achieving our vision of a digitally connected Philippines. With the help of our private sector partners, we continue to pursue measures towards providing the Filipino people with reliable and affordable internet services, which will enable us to improve our standing in the world in terms of broadband and mobile internet speed and coverage. Tonight, what we have done here will accelerate the pace of our improvement anew as we light up the beam of the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network, or the PDSCN, spanning approximately 2,500 kilometers. It is now the longest and highest capacity domestic submarine fiber cable network in the Philippines, connecting our islands in various touch points from the provinces of Quezon to Zamboanga. With the completion of the PDSCN, let me express our excitement and our optimism as we zoom in on faster fiber internet speeds for Filipinos. I congratulate Infinivan and its partners Globe Telecom and Eastern Telecommunications for making this impressive project a reality. The project that you have initiated and meticulously completed without much fanfare is truly a game changer in the Philippines' quest to be amongst equals in terms of internet interconnectivity and digital transformation. It is also a testament not only to Japanese ingenuity and technological advancement that we strive to emulate, but also to the strong bonds of friendship that connect our two countries forever. Because of this connection, we now find a long-term solution that delivers high connectivity and high-speed internet for our people and facilitates the realization of the bagong Pilipinas that we envision for our country. With this project, we will be able to better position our country as an even more attractive destination for technology-centric businesses, such as hyperscale data centers and AI computing. We will also be able to provide faster internet, more efficient digital services to Filipinos located in both urban and rural areas of the country. More importantly, this will help facilitate our efforts to digitalize public data and government services to cater to the needs of our people efficiently. The same vision and foresight of our future with the PDSCN is shared by our Japanese friends and partners. Again, we would like to thank you for choosing to do business in our country and for making possible the much-needed high technology transfer that will allow us to be at par with our more advanced peers in today's technology-driven global marketplace. I look forward to further collaboration and partnership in different endeavors where we can gain from your experience and your expertise. We are excited to see the many investments that will come to fruition in the near future. So let me reiterate that this government supports public-private sector investment, and we are committed to promoting the ease of doing business in the Philippines to facilitate the establishment of critical infrastructure in telecommunications. This project brings us our dream of a better, brighter, and more connected Bagong Pilipinas. Thank you, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Mabuhay ang Infinivan at ang PDSCN, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po at magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity in 2 sets. First, may we call on stage Infinivan Inc. executives. Infinibank Inc. Board of Directors, please stand by here on the right side downstage. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Infinivan Inc. Board of Directors, you may now proceed on stage. Thank you. Please exit to your right. And that concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing the event tonight. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. May we request everyone to please stay in your respective seats until the President has left the venue. Thank you. Once again, we would like to request everyone to please stay in their respective seats until the President has left the venue. Thank you very much.
Ano ba si Gov.